Hey everybody, this is Dan from Valar Morghulis. All men must die. Today we'll be doing a war recap. This will be War 161 against the Back Road. But let's do a quick mention about the week. Supercell's been really good at updating their game and therefore deleting all replays even at the slightest update. We had some really good wars here, Antarctica and Ebonio Night 3. Really good wars. A lot of fun. Those are just random farm wars. And then we fought against Ozdafi. We were really outclassed on the matchmaking there. And then they modded. About halfway through the war, we identified them modding, and the attacks were just ridiculous. Not a fair play clan. That's awesome. But the back road. Now this here was an arranged war. This here was really cool. We did lose, and we put up a comparable total destruction, but we fell short on stars. See, they were able to 3-star every single Town Hall 9, and then 2-star Town Hall 10, and then 2-star or Town Hall 11. So almost pretty much a maxed out war for them as far as what they could grab on the map. We're gonna do this video a little bit different. First off, our 6-star hitters will be T-Bone, Immortal Mao, Hitman, JR Token, and Methodon. And we will do this a little bit different. I'm going to enemy team. I'm looking at defenses. Why am I doing this? Because we need to talk about hard bases and making it happen. So they mostly, this was like guys on their team. Okay, so they had a couple dudes that were pretty solid hitters. They brought in this dude here, Viper. Didn't 3-star him. Took 3 attacks. Elysium, 3 attacks, didn't 3-star. We have this guy, I don't even know how to say that, Drix. Yeah, 4 attacks, finally 3-starred him. Katoom, 4 attacks, finally 3-star him, bringing our 10 on down to crush him. And then 16, let's see, 3 attacks, finally, oh no, didn't 3-star him. 22, 4 attacks to finally 3-star. And you know, all these attacks, they add up because that's why we lost. So what we're doing today is we're going to do kind of like a fails video. We're going to check a base, and if it didn't get 3-star, well, let's check the top attack, and we're going to try to find out like what's going on. So what we got going on here is there's going to be a queen walk. We got 4 healers. And looks like, you know, we got a cluster of air defenses here on the south end. So we're going to jump on in there and knock them out. We got a nice level 29 queen. She's going to mess stuff up. Now, unfortunately, due to placement of the healers and not letting them kind of like pick up, right, one of those archer towers is shooting the healers. So the queen is just not dependable on protecting her healers. Now there's only 3 healers remaining. That might play a part here later in this attack. Now we do have a wall breaker fail. We sent in wall breaker, and then one of them blew up on a small bomb, but this next wall breaker does go in and pick it on up. So we're looking good as far as pressing on in here, but if one of those air defenses was to shoot on my healers, now I'm down to 2 healers, and the only thing we have for this attack is 6 dragons, and boom, look at that. It almost killed our 3rd healer. We would be in a very bad spot there with 2-point defenses. We're gonna have to use another rage. So maybe this was intentional, maybe this was planned, but it's gonna get really sketchy here in about a moment because you know, there's only 2 more rages, and with 6 dragons to clear a base. I mean, look at what we have here up top. We're definitely gonna send dragons on it, but there's a sweeper pointing at it. There's 3-point defenses, 3 archer towers to shoot up there, and we got wizard towers. And even though wizard towers aren't that significant toward dragons, they are damaging. So we got to consider that. Let's see if we can get all the air defenses down and just dragon this base. And that's an okay strategy, and it looks like it's going to play out. But Teslas are actually the most damaging thing at Town Hall 9. So we're going to watch and see how this one plays out. So we got a nice funnel here. I think only 1 dragon's breaking off to the side. And everybody's kind of going in. That sweeper, though, does not help out. So the dragons are finally able to get raged. They touch the queen with that rage, and she's gone. So we also have other annoyances that slow the dragons down, such as that dark energy, or dark elixir stories, I'm sorry. And then we actually have the sweeper still pushing on them. So by the time they get through all these like high health storages and defenses, they've already been pretty much torn down. None of the Teslas actually got where they needed to have, where they got actually down because I think we lost a healer. And I think if that healer was still on that queen with the queen ability and all, I'm pretty sure she could be actually knocking down this core. But also, we got to consider, what is this attack? That's a lot of dragons without any sort of tanking. Perhaps if this attack would have a Lava Hound to lead them, or maybe just a couple loons, I mean, it would have supported the attack. Typically, we've seen it with the cheating videos where you're running dragons on a base. He uses 6 dragons, tries to minimally take out 1 defense. What would happen if we ran like he called these nuts? What would happen if we ran these nuts on this base? I think maybe it would have got down. I mean, I think the queen walk was solid, and she did bump into double giant bombs. And look at that Tesla group there. I'm pretty sure there's a double giant bomb in the middle of that. So honestly, like if you were to format this queen walk with like a split hero and just golem BK into the queen, maybe bring a couple of Valks, she's done, and then you hog the rest of the damn base. Would have 3-starred it. Would have 3-starred it. I mean, I think it was a really good attack. Maybe the placement of the queen, not having to lose that 4th healer. I think these are all factors. All factors. And then let's check this other one out here. We got a nice 97% here from John. Again, we're running some dragons, but we're only bringing 2 this time. This would be called suicide dragons. We're just going to run them into the queen because she is not protected by any sort of significant air. A lot of these bases did have a sweeper that pushed any kind of suicide dragons in there, but a nice level 25 queen is no joke, and with 2 archer towers plus an expo there, it's a lot of point defense. So we're going to rage them to get the job done, and it's a good idea that we did. Now here's what's interesting. So we're rolling up from the bottom, getting all this down with a nice wide funnel, and I thought that this funnel was like maybe too wide. Like I wasn't sure if that golem was going to path on back in, but he's like, screw it, I'm going. So that's awesome, man. The golem hooked us up, and he's gonna help us out on moving on in. But we have, check this out, 1 lava hound and 14 loons. So let's see how this attack can play out. I'm gonna give you the double speed action. So we got 1 air defense down, we got 2 air defense down, we got some Teslas, skeletons, all this crap's popping up. But where is the solution to get down 2 air defenses? 2 air defenses. Watch this lava hound. Even with the haste, that lava hound lost half of its health. Then the other lava hound, like typically most of these anti-3 bases are, they'll have double seeker mines ready to go, like for the hardest to get to air defense, because they know you have to send a lava hound on it. So that's what happened to our other lava hound. He got blown up, and our first lava hound was cooked primarily because we couldn't handle that. So I don't know how we can modify this attack other than just saying, look, maybe it should have never happened, because look at how much damage is happening. We needed either a 3rd lava hound to tank this stuff, or and that's just not going to work. I mean, what are you going to do, bring 8 loons? We had 14 loons, you're going to bring 8? That's crazy. It's just ain't going to work either. So either we need to tighten it up, instead of rolling a 2 golem, maybe roll a 1 golem, or maybe just not even use the drags and just queen walk her butt off, meeting up with the golem for the entry point into the south end to get those 2 air defenses down. That would have worked. That queen's box there, she patrols outside of that, so you could have raged queen walk on in the south and pretty much pulled off the same attack, but having more camp space to bring that 3rd lava hound. Whew. All right. Check this out. Going on. I'll show you one more. We didn't 3 base. Skyrix attacking number 16. Alright, so what we have here is looks like a double zap quake. We're gonna hit it with D's, man. We'd have a balanced air defense setup. Usually a D's setup, they don't usually run a balanced, like 4 quadrant kind of air defenses. What happens is they'll run, and you also got to pay attention to the sweepers here. Now one of them kind of points off to the right, and the other one points off to the bottom left. He chooses to nuke down the 2 that are closest to the queen, and then kind of like just handle her with dragons. Gonna give you the double speed since we're just kind of clearing stuff. Boom. So he feeds her some damage. That's smart play. I like that. And then the dragons just roll on in. So they're moving in. He doesn't have any more spells, so that queen does significant damage. She's able to take out a dragon before losing herself. There's not a lot of defenses up top, so we're looking real good on that 6 dragons up top. Well, now 5. We're looking real good, real good. Uh, small group moves on in. This is a typical D's approach where you kind of use the BK to do all the absorption, and then you're gonna knock out just one air defense. We're just how it plays out. We got a 16 to 21 on the hero levels. Gets the rage down, so that Barb King, he just rolls in there and just gets to chopping. Now we have a Lava Hound in the clan castle, so you can forget the queen at this point. She's not going to really work out. And then without any kind of spells and a Tesla farm on the south side, we knew that there was a Tesla farm there, by the way. We're going to see how well this plays out. So boom, we already lost one hound, but we're moving on in. We're moving on in. Can we get on in there? Just that sweeper, just knocking them around. And then the queen blew the lava hound. So now we got a whole lot of extra damage happening from the lava hound. And then, we're just sitting here struggling against the sweeper because on a D's attack, you don't have any spells to hurry him on up. You almost need spells to counteract the sweeper. That's why people who using like the immortal attack are always rocking like 2 haste. Why? Because there's 2 sweepers, man. You should be able to counter them. There's all kinds of air mines up top. With that wizard tower, look at two archer towers. It just chews everybody up. I mean, we didn't even get the last pup down. The Lava Hound, he's still out there cruising. So that's going to be it, man. What did it need? What did it need? Well, I don't really have the perfect solution there. I just don't think it was the right attack from the base. Yeah, we did run through Skitch, and everybody's gonna be hating on me. Oh my God, we should have figured it out a little bit better. I mean, we should have. We should have. There's no ifs, ands, or buts there. We definitely should have figured that out a little bit better. I mean, just looking at the pathing here, all took them from the top. Just looking at the density of buildings, took them from all the dragons. There was only 5 dragons. Took them from the top and moved them all left. The queen killed one, so it was only 4 dragons. Not a lot of like dragons actually survived the mission to actually get on in there. And then there was only 10 loons. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just not a lot of oomph. You're really tight on unit space if when you're rolling the D's, and it just maybe needed a different attack. I don't know. Probably could have scouted a little bit better. Not an easy base. Let's look at fails. So on number 9, 10, and 22, I'm just going to scan this. Here's an attack on number 9. So anytime we get to 9, 10, or 22, there's going to be 4 attacks each. We're going to try to find out what's going on with this. So what we have here is looks like a go-ho wee-wee with a little bit of loons. Whole variety of spells. I don't exactly know how it's going to play out, but I know it's not going to be a 3. Here we go, guys. We got small minor cuts here and there. Looks like we're coming in from the right. Yep, got a nice stoned approach. Rolling on in. Don't know what happened to the wall breakers. They all blew up, I guess. So now all of our heroes are going off. So what we have here is a shit funnel, and it's just not enough. I mean, I've given you the 4 times, but you know what we needed? We needed the heroes in the gut, especially with that queen. She needs to have golems out in front. If she can get that going on, she could be dumping this core, and that would have been a 3-star if the funnel wouldn't have failed. So funneling to 101. Moving on, here we go. Going all the way down. Alright, we got a nice one. Oh, that's an attack. Let's see. 9, 10, 22. So a lot of these attacks didn't happen until way late in the war. So they were rushed attacks. Alright, here's another one. Number 10. Not exactly... Okay, I like this attack. Alright, so what we have here is a Govaho. Govaho on this kind of base looks good, man. We can get a lot of value out of this jump. Let's see how it plays out. But we only got 15 hogs, man. I don't know about that. We're taking it from the front. I think that we could have chose a better approach here. Maybe come from the side. I know this is one that was in the strategy kick, and everybody's gonna be hating on me. Well, then, why is Dan putting comments down? Well, I mean, I'm just looking at how things are playing out, and honestly, hindsight's gonna be 20/20, guys. All right, so funnel looks good. We're on that. Valks are going in. Valks are going to mess this base up. Got a whole variety of spells, but we only got one heal, and we're really tight on hogs, so we need to get a ton of value out of these Valks. So let's see how this one's going to play out. Okay, so we don't have any heal for the hogs. Okay, so I already don't like that. Lava Hound shatters and just starts crapping on all of the... oh man, these Valks are just getting beat up. Okay, so they missed the spring. Luckily, those lava pups are just chewing them up. Just chewing them up. Our golems are now pathing out of the level. That could have been played out a little bit better. I think the jump should have been earlier. And it's funny as I'm sure Brady's watching this. And he's just like, yeah, I know it could have been earlier. Thanks, dude. So this attack's pretty much done. We don't have a heal. There's Teslas. There's Expos that are maxed. You're just not going to be able to punch a base with hogs without heals with that kind of conditions. All right, guys. So that's how that one played out. I think it was strong start, and you know it's Town Hall 9, man. So if you slack off on any element, it ain't happening. So that was a pretty young Khatum. Here we go. We got looking for 9, 10, 22. All right. So we got Hold My Bonk for me. This is formerly El Nodo. He's attacking number 22. We got Corpse Grinder. Here we go. We have... I don't think we've looked at this base yet. Brings out... He has the Easy Lure CC. So typically with the Easy Lure CC, you just throw out a Lava Hound and you're good. He could have did... Sorry, something I thought could have been better here. Instead of just engaging the Lava Hound and dealing with the time, you can just... Especially, well, there you go. You got the healers going. I kind of like that, actually. He let the healers kind of like go late. That way he didn't have to use his ability, and hopefully the pubs would target him, the queen, over the healers, but he had to put it down just because she was getting low. Alright, so we got a level 15 queen walk. That's going to take a little while, especially with the storage is there. Let's see. I think we're already rushing the attack, because if we let the queen walk kind of develop, it's just better, man. So we got sweepers knocking everything around. The Lava Hounds doing their best, man. They're taking up everything. But man, that's a lot of Lava Hounds. So all the Lava Hounds are rolling in. We have like a Quadra Loon here. Now, what's really nasty about this attack is we still have all that crap up north. So even though the bottom side of this base is getting completely wrecked, by the way, see, the Queen Walk already failed because we should have hit the Queen with a Rage. I feel that Queen Walks require a lot of attention, and if you're not paying attention to her positioning or how the units lock in, you can get screwed pretty fast. So as we look here, we're engaging the top. We do not have any Lava Hounds. That Queen is going to absolutely destroy stuff, especially with that Wizard Tower there on the backside, just blowing them on up. So yeah, these are Town Hall 9 bases, man. You make a mistake, you make maybe a small adjustment, it changes the outcome. What could we have done better? Actually put the Queen Walk on some sort of value. She didn't really get anything, and that's just not good. Should have chose a better side of the base to approach from and swing it on in. I know this again was run by the strategy kick. I couldn't be on it all day. We only had a 3 healer Queen Walk. You know, even with the lighter defenses, that's running kind of tight, man, and it's pretty rough. All right, 9, 10. That was okay. We're up here a little higher. Wish there was a better way to look at this stuff up. All right, here we go. We got another one on same base. Let's see how it plays out. You know, it's in 3 stars. What we're going to do here is we're going to lightning. We already know, we've already got this thing scouted for air. So we know where the mines are. We know where the traps are. Let's see what kind of adjustments were made. What we have here is a lightning strike. Looks like we got a penta. Definitely looks like a penta. I'm thinking the camp space is slightly different. Alright, that's alright. We'll see how it plays out at the end. All the loons on the top side are being totally messed up right now. So there's a large cluster of loons, and where do they go? They don't have anywhere to go but back to the north, right where they're not protected. getting just slammed on by a wizard tower and now the queen. So we lost like half of our loons there due to pathing. We need to collapse from in a clockwise manner in order to do this. This here is the advantage of a void style base, because a void type base would create pathing issues like this. So you almost need to like cut a couple buildings, let the attack develop, and then the loons will path around, and that's where you use your spells for. But the problem is this base takes a lot of travel time. Void bases like this are inherently strong due to loons' disadvantage of not being able to move fast. So we need to collapse it all at the same time and advance forward or go inside out. I don't know. It comes down to deployment. Is there a perfect way to do it? I don't know. We're just looking at it. I think this attack could have been better. I think we could have built on that queen walk that we did originally. Could have built on it instead of just trying something new. Anyway, let's check it out. A lot of attacks happen late. Looking for 9, 10, 22. Alright. Here's Methodon attacking the usual guy here. So this here's the actual 3-star on Drix. I might have missed a couple of replays, but that's alright. I don't really want to go too long with the videos. Alright, moving on in. So the queen gets stuck to the golem. Queen gets chewed up. I like that. Good pathing. Good decision there. She chases golems and the wizards shoot her up. So getting a lot of value out of the king, queen, all the heroes. Because golems, I mean, you don't need a like Lalu in the entire base. So this here was a shattered approach. Did we meet our quota? Let's see. We got 2 lava hounds. One of them already blew up, soaked up all the mines, and we still had spells in the bag to crush this. Got back in loons. We got loons coming up from like large packs from the south. They're going to get pretty chewed up from that wizard tower, but there's a large cluster there arriving, and they're just arriving from all directions. And with that sweeper now down, we're looking real good here. This here will definitely be a nice smooth 3-star advantage on the deployment. Even had a loon just saved so that way he can get his cleanup happening. It's going to be 3 stars. Looking solid there. Alright, I think I might have missed a few on that base, but let's check out some of the other ones. So that was Methodon came in late. Here we go. Alright. Zalaktox, he got a little bit frustrated on this base. This base is pretty annoying. Alright, so now we're going to try a queen walk on this base. We're putting it down. It looks like we're going to try to push the queen southbound, but with that camp there, what happens is she shoots 5. She shoots in that camp. The camp's a spread of 5. So the next available like building, I'm already going to tell you, dude, this looks a little bit sketchy. Looks like she's going to, there you go, right to the town hall. So it's really hard to queen walk around army camps. I mean, if you're in like base building, it's just difficult. So there you go. She's not taking that jump. There's nothing of value there. There's nothing of interest. Now, I think that if the jump was saved and maybe placed on this side, seeing how it would play out, I think that you can actually get the queen in if you would put the jump there. But then the queen ends up in kind of a funny situation where she's not able to get to where she needs to. But let's see if he does anything here to compensate. We'll put on a double speed. Bringing them on in, gets the hero down. Good. All the heroes got toasted. I mean, all the healers got toasted, and now we got Lava Hound the CC. So our Arch Queen is screwed. Yep. Lava Hounds. I used to hate them as a CC unit, but they're really effective because now there's like trash that's gonna run around and attack all the balloons. Just additive damage. It's crazy. Really a good unit. And that's it. toasted. Couldn't get her where she needed to go because we need to evaluate with a queen walk or queen charge, especially a charge. A funnel is critical, but then you're running tight on loons, or you're running tight on space, army camp space, real tight. All right, we have a few more here. Here's another one on Khatum. Seen this base, still trying to get it down. Let's see how the queen walk was modified. So we did put her down. There you go. Where is she gonna go? Let's see if anything changes here. She shoots a town hall. BK does a little cut. We know where she's going now. Puts in another healer just to kind of fix the angles. We're able to snipe off a air defense, and she's going to travel all the way around. With the wall breakers moving in, the wall breakers bust. This queen charge looks really good. I'm happy with this. Queen, although it's hard to drag her around your space, man, when we have like sunken air defenses. So our queen now is getting just royally screwed. Maybe we could have did some adjustments there. It's not the end of the world to see your queen like lose her healers that are attached to her, especially like at this point on the base. It's just that she's still alive, but we need to commence the Laloon right now because you want to get that archer tower and cannon down ASAP. That way you still got the queen for cleanup, and it's just not going to happen. Here you have 3, because she wasn't able to get that one air defense. I mean, yeah, that's right. That one air defense is just 3 on 3 just doesn't win. 4 on 3 does win, and she didn't turn inbound. So what do we need there? What do we really need there? Maybe we needed a giant and a wizard. I mean, is that enough for 2 loons? I would pay for that if that means my attack is going to work. So maybe we had something to cut on the right side. Something to cut. Just something. Something that didn't pull her interest to the right. And even if the healers go down, the attack can still work. Alright, that was... where are we at here? I hate this interface. Zealots, John. Still trying to close it up. Alright, we got Fimpa. All these attacks were really rushed. A lot of attacks happened in the last hour and a half of the war. Not a whole lot of planning. Not a whole lot of time for planning when it's that late. The wizard pulls Lava Hound on out. Lava Hound kills the wizard. Already having a really expensive attack there using the dragons. It just didn't play out. So with that queen alive... no, wait, I'm sorry. The queen was dead. So we're looking really good here. Queen's dead, and those wizards are going to mess up that Lava Hound. And Lava Hound busts. They are not very good units at dealing with Lava Hound pups. So they get messed up. But the queen will be able to clean up a few of those. That they actually had quite a significant amount of damage to the golem. So the golem's getting chewed up. Let's see how this plays out, man. We need to get them on in. We have 18 hogs. 18 hogs. I did mention maybe hogging this one, I think. I looked at it for a hogging. So this here looks alright. Like this attack. Getting that stuff knocked out. 18 hogs. Hogs start to roll in. Let's check it. Teslas, Expos, Archer Towers. Good use of the heal. Alright, lots of point defense there. Queen needs to knock out those defenses. She's doing her job. Starts shooting a wall. Oh, she's screwed. Not a very high level queen either. So she's getting really chewed up. We're going to need this last heal to be arriving now. We're losing hogs, right? Still adding hogs in. Queen ability was missed, I think. There you go. And now we are really screwed on cleanup. Still had a heal. Not sure why we still have a heal. I think we could have used more hogs. And I think I know how this one's going to play out. Because instead of holding it, we should have just used the haste, used the heal. And now we're done on time. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, he put it down at the last second. He must have forgot to use it. He must have forgot he had one. I don't think he was trying to intentionally swag that. We're doing it in range. We don't mess around. So here we go. We got another one on 8. Actually, no, we already saw this one. Alright. Finally, cleaning them up. Let's see T-Bone crush that base. Go Valo. I don't know about how Go Valo works in space. You really got to look at the angles. T-Bone takes care of it. You know, he was our 6-star hitter for the war. Really comes in, crushing it. He did have an extra spell advantage here on these kind of bases. But that's alright. They had a lot of heroes on us. Opening the stuff on up. Tons of Valks. Disgusting amount of Valks. So what he's trying to do here is he's trying to beat the base using Valkyries. Valkyries. Whatever. I know everybody loves it when I say it and mispronounce it. Alright, so they go in, they got the heal, they got the jump and all that. And you still got a heal in the bag. But honestly, it's not even needed. So that's funny that we have a small advantage here saying that he's a Town Hall 10, but we actually don't even need the heal. It's not necessary. There's so many Valks there that they're going to absolutely wreck this stuff. And then he's using the balloons as like a over-the-wall assist attacker to just knock out units. So what's going to happen here is you see the air defense on top that wasn't handled. That's why I really wasn't going to be all about Govalo here. But there's so many Valks down south that by the time all this stuff gets chewed up, that there's really nothing that's threatening up top. He cut the base so hard with so many Valks, golems. He still has BK that he is able to actually come out and just kind of like clutch it here at the top. So the Valks beat the base. We actually had a lot of Govaho on our bases. A lot of Valks were used on our bases. A lot of kicking our butts. And then the last attack in the war was Methodon on Corpse Grinder. Let's check it out. So he brought the solution here. Looks like we got a double zap quake. We got 2 golems. I'm not sure what he brought in his clan castle, but we got 2 golems here. He's going to zap that one. Another zap quake. Alright, got a golem wandering off to the right, so we got to adjust our funnel. I don't know if that was intentional or not. A lot of wall breakers. Yep, golem off to the right, just hanging out. So, you know, the attack didn't go perfectly, but this here was the last moment attack. We're just trying to put it together. It'd be nice if, you know, had a little bit earlier, a little more planning. But this attack wins. It works, man. Methodon, he always brings it. You know, even if it's late, he's going to bring it. Queen gets snagged, but she starts shooting some skeletons, so that's awesome. Maybe help her retarget a couple things. The BK probably didn't go where he wanted him to go, so he's going to wander off to the right. But he's doing a little bit of helping, man. He's going to tank some of these, you know, the Expo. That way it takes off that damage on the Hound, and then he'll be around for cleanup later, so that's cool. We have our little bro wizard. He's helping us out with our Tesla farm and Expos, so that's awesome, man. So combination of that, it's all working out, and now that all the air defenses are down, we have a lava hound to leave us, or actually 2 lava hounds to lead us on into the queen compartment. So she will eventually get locked on our lava hound, and then we'll have a pup explosion, and it'll look real good. There you go. So she's busy shooting just random crap, and then all the little pups start swarming her, and she's already down to half health, man, getting her butt kicked. And then the loon dropped on her. Boom, that's it. I mean, just really methodical placement and deployment. A+ attack, even though it didn't probably go to plan, and it was probably the last minute plan anyway. Just really quick to put together. Obviously been practicing on his farm raid, so you know, good job on that. Anyway, I put together like a fails video. I think it was appropriate considering we did fail. Actually, they put up a really good attack. Just really broke us down and beat us up. And if you look at our defenses, they were able to, you know, first attack 3-star a number of our bases. And actually, that's attacks. That's defenses. Okay, cool. Yeah, they had a lot of first act 3 stars, and we took a moment to attack their bases. They had a really good. We did a lot of air attacks. They had really good anti-loon bases. So good war in general, and wouldn't mind a rematch someday down the road. All right, guys, Dan, take care.